There's no more fussing with several dials. You just turn this one dial and you're tuned in perfectly.
Welcome back. This is Television Classics with Jim Gallagher. And this is our, if you can believe it, it's already our 7th show here in Grafton Community Television. Tonight is one of my favorites when I was a kid. I used to love Saturday morning Westerns. And this one was, I guess it was a Western, but not a traditional Western. It began as a radio show in 1946. It was written by Roy Windsor. And it was about this Arizona rancher, and I'll give you his name now, and it'll tip it right off as to what the name of the show is. But his name was Gallagher Sky King, and that was the show, was the Sky King show, about this rancher and his plane. Do you remember the name of the plane? I'll give you a second. You got it? Right, the Songbird, that he used to fly all around Arizona, and it was more of a Western story. There were strong Western elements, and they were always after criminals. And keeping in mind, this was like 50s type stuff, and remember what the history was like during that time. A lot of the folks they were chasing after, besides the criminals, were spies. And besides the spies, they were always looking for a lost hiker. You had Kirby Grant, who played Sky King, and his niece Penny was Gloria Winters, and she was always getting into trouble. She was always finding issues, finding people, and finding spies, and then tracking them down. And then at the last minute, her uncle Sky King comes to save her. And the other one who made appearances here and there was Ron Haggerty, who played the nephew Clipper. Sky King ran from 1951 to 1959. And it's typical, I think, of the shows of the 50s, and I think you'll like it. Sit back, tune in, Sky King.
Out of the blue of the western sky comes Sky King. As we say here in the West, reach, partner.